Let's get ready to rumble! Okay, that's enough of that. Hey, welcome back to my channel, Game with Phil. This is Phil, and we are continuing Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. On our last video, we were able to get our very first shrine and our first light of blessing in our cool arm. This video, I think our goal is going to be to get 3 additional shrines and access into the Temple of Time. There's a shrine there. I think there's one. I think there's a couple more that I could see. There's one up there. Alright, and then there's one more somewhere. And I am blanking on where that is. One there, one there. Oh well, we'll find it. We will find it. Alright, so in this shrine we got Ultra Hand. Cool new ability where we're able to stick things together. And it's a little bit like Magnesis, I suppose, but not quite. Because it doesn't have to be metal objects, it can be any object. And you can stick them together, you can rotate them. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make our way over to this first shrine. We're going to climb up this wall. We're going to climb every mountain! Okay. Here is our first little area for us to utilize our cool new Ultra Hand ability. Let's make a, I don't know what you'd call it. Let's call it a roller coaster. Let's make a roller coaster. And just jump right on top of that. And we're going to say, "A-wee! A-wee!" Alright, we made it. Okay. Now I think there's a couple of things over here in the grass that I need to grab really quickly. Some mushrooms or stuff. Maybe not. Here's a couple apples, I guess. It's not exactly what I thought it was going to be. I thought there'd be something else over here, but no. I guess I'm wrong. You know, I've been wrong once before. Alright, now this, let's see if I can pick this up. That way I don't have to waste my weapon. I can drop it and get what I need out of it. There's a Zonai charge hidden in there. Let's go ahead and attach these guys, and I will show you why in just a second. Let's push it on over there. We'll grab this one. Put this one on the end of that. Cool, cool. That might do it. Let me just see if that will do it. We want to make a bridge. That will do it. Cool. Alright, now what is this? A stone axe. Whoa. That's pretty cool. One of the other things, or one of the other abilities, I think, is something where you're able to make weapons like this by fusing items together. We'll get rid of that one. That's embarrassing. I dropped it and then I picked it right back up again. Oops! Alright. I'm not going to talk to that guy because he's probably just going to teach me something I already know. Alright, let's cross the bridge. Whoa! Link! Whoo! That was close. Link almost took off over the side of that mountain there, and that could have been really bad. Thank goodness we saved it. Alright, now, I see a fish. I'm getting him. Come here, fish! Ancient Arowana. Ancient Arowana? Okay. Now, you won't necessarily know this until you get later into the game, but you will need one of those fish, the Ancient Arowana, later. And so, since having played this before, I know that I'm going to need that, and so I'm going to go ahead and grab those now. You only need one. I grabbed a few of them, so if you're wondering, you really only need one. So it's not the end of the world if you only grab the one. I am just an overachiever, and you know, I go big, and then I go home. Nah, me? Okay. Alright, now, looks like there's a shrine down this way, so we're going to keep making our way off this way. Those guys will attack you, those little bird things you just saw there. If you get too close to one, then they will, I suppose, feel frightened and charge right after you. But, they will take away health, so you got to be careful around those guys. These stam bulbs. Now, there's mushrooms and plants and all kinds of cool stuff for you to grab, but one of the things I've noticed is anything that begins with the word stam, like stam shroom or stam bulb, that's usually a good indicator that if you cook it, it will do good things for your stamina, meaning it will give you more stamina, etc. So just keep that in mind. Oh no, that's not good. I fell right off the cliff, and lo and behold, hurt my legs. Anyways, yeah. So you know, stamina is always good to have. Come on, man. Let me try to flurry rush you. Oh man. Well, let's just hit him. We don't have time to flurry rush. What is this? A thick stick? Whoa! It's like a regular stick, but thick. Now, we don't want to use that right away. We want to use our weaker weapons first, so we will switch to the old wooden stick first. Now here, we're going to make our first item, our first boat. Now look, we only got 2 logs. How in the world are we supposed to get a 3rd log? Well, you just chop down a tree and boom-a-dee, boom-de-boom. There's an acorn. We will rotate this, put it right there, and then we got ourselves a little nifty sail. We'll stick this right on the middle, and then we will put out to sea, 'cause we're the pirates who don't do anything. Just kidding, I do. Whoa, no! Oh no. That is embarrassing. Ah, goodness gracious. That is frustrating. You spend all the time to try to make a boat, and then you end up just drowning in the ocean because you can't even jump on the boat. It's like, come on. Whatever. I'm gonna drown again. This way, it will take me back to my last save point, and I don't have to go chop a bunch of trees down. Whatever. See if I can jump in this water. Oh yeah. Alright, now... oh. Alright, now you can see that there is the shrine across that lake. You can see the red X where I drowned myself by accident. So we got to make our way across. But first, let's take care of this guy. Take that. Whoa, a thick stick. It's like a regular stick, only thicker. Now, remember, weakest weapons first. We'll use the weaker weapons first. Alright, now, let's make our very first item here. We're going to make ourselves a nifty boat. Gotta get an axe to chop down one more log here. We're going to stick this next to these guys. And we got a nifty sail set up and ready to go. We'll set this right on the middle if we can. Good enough, right? Honestly, it's not really that pretty. I could have done better. But now we're going to sail. Sailboat. If I can jump on it. Yeah. Because I am the pirate who don't do anything. I just sit here and lie around. And if you ask me to do anything, I'll just tell you. We don't do anything. Alright, who can tell me where that's from? If you know what I'm talking about, then you are in the know. Yeah, I don't know why there's like a solid green goop glass, thing right between the first two on the left there, but then down there doesn't look to be a solid connection, but whatever. As long as it got me across the little pond there, I am satisfied. Alright, we're coming up on the shrine. I can see the little marker that we've made. Here's a choo-choo. Now, in this game, there's not ice arrows, bomb arrows, fire arrows, shock arrows, none of that stuff. There's the ability to fuse, which I kind of touched on a little bit ago, I believe. You can fuse different items to your arrows, and that will determine whether it becomes an ice arrow, shock arrow, etc. For instance, the choo-choo jelly that we just picked up is, if you fuse that to an arrow, it will create like a splash fruit type effect. So it'll splash water on something like fires if you need to put a fire out. There's other things that you can use that for. We will see that eventually, but just so you have an idea. Here we are at our second shrine. This one's called the In-Isa Shrine, which is kind of cool. In-Isa. Alright. This shrine here is likely going to yield us another ability. Let's find out what it is. Hey, there's Raru again. You made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. Yes, here's my right hand. All the green light appears. It comes together in a circle there on my hand? What's happening? Whoa, that one looks like a sword with a cool symbol behind it. So likely that's gonna be our fuse. The fuse ability. I cannot wait to use the fuse. Alright, so the fuse's ability can be used on weapons, shields, arrows, haircuts. No, not haircuts. What am I saying? But here, let's test it out. Let's grab a weakest weapon, I should say. Here's, what is this? A 6. We need to grab that. Let me get rid of one of these 4s. Let's fuse this rock to my wooden stick, and now look what it did. It took my 4 wooden stick and it made it a 6. So it actually increased the whatever that number is, the strength, if you will, of that particular weapon. So you can do this with all kinds of things. If you recall, these where are we at here? These guys. See how each number here has fuse attack power? That's a 2. That's a 3. That's a 1. I don't know why you'd want to fuse an apple to anything, but you could if you wanted. Anyways, so that fuse attack power gives you that number, and so whatever that number is, added to the number, of the original weapon, that will be your new number for that item. If you've already got something that are fused already, then you can't fuse a third item to that. You'd have to destroy the fused material before finding fusing something new to that. But anyways, we will get to see a lot of this stuff as we go along. I just wanted to kind of share a little brief description there. Now there's a treasure chest up there on that pillar, so we're going to knock that down. We're going to grab what's inside of this treasure chest. 5 arrows. Whoop, whoop. Alright, there's no other arrows. No other chests. Here's a bunch of fire fruit. So these fire fruit, for instance, if fused to an arrow, would create a fire arrow. Which, we can go ahead and see that in action. Here's a bow. I don't care about that. Alright, so we're going to fuse a fire fruit to our arrow and shoot the leaves. That's going to light it on fire, and the chest will fall. Open it! Open it! A small key? Whoa. That's gonna come in handy. Alright, well, so I just make my way up here to this building, or to this door right here. If I would have come to this door earlier, it would have said, hey, you can't get through this door without a small key. What are you thinking? And then I would have had to figure it out. Alright, so we did make our way that way. Now, we're going to go up this ladder. Let's fuse another fire arrow, and let's burn that guy. Wait a minute. Look, he's fusing a rock to his weapon. I'm going to run up here to the side. I don't think he can oh, he sure can. I was going to say, I don't think he can get me through this. Whoa! Alright. That took care of him. I only have 1 heart left. Look at that. Fuse attack power 5. So anything I fuse to that will be plus 5. Yeah, his arrow did some real damage to me. That was not good. Alright, now, let me equip this sword. I'm going to fuse these spikes to it. Whoa, that made it a 10. $11. Cool, cool. Alright, so now our weakest weapon are these stone axes. But let's try something crazy here. Let's pick up a wooden stick and let's fuse this to it. So to do this, you're going to hold it and then you're just going to drop it and then fuse it. Now fuse it to my wooden stick. Now it is a 9. Nice. Oh, I have a thick stick here. Let's see, what else can I use to fuse? Use to fuse. I guess we're going to have to do this. I am embarrassed. Alright, let's try that. 8! Alright, 5 is our weakest. We will go there. Sweet. So now, you can do that throughout the game, and as you go through the game, everything gets stronger and stronger, so you can make some pretty creative, powerful weapons as you go. Alright, here we are at the glass cage of emotion. That's what I'm going to call it. That's what I've been calling it since Breath of the Wild. Why change it? Why? Why? Alright, let's skip this. We've already seen that. We don't care too much about that. And there it is, our second light of blessing. And we got our health replenished there. That is exciting. May the light grant you blessing and strength, or whatever you said. You know? Same back to you. Alright, that is our second shrine. We need to get 2 more shrines before we are able to access the Temple of Time. I can see one up there on that hill, but I think there's one more before we get there. Link, I came here! There is something I failed to give you. Failed to give you? Please take it. What in the world is that? I cannot carry all this stuff on my belt. This is an energy cell. Okay. What I have just given you is an energy cell. It is required to make use of the tools known as Zonai devices. I cannot demonstrate its ability because there are no Zonai devices right here. However, if you go into that tunnel down there, I have associates that can teach you how to use this. I hope that energy cell is provided is useful to you. Thanks there, guy. I appreciate it. Now, rocks like this in the Breath of the Wild game, you may have remembered that you could use the remote bomb to get behind those. Now you're going to just need some kind of a hammer weapon, basically something that's fused to a boulder. It will become a hammer, and you'll use that item to gain access to those things. Now, this guy wants to fight. I can feel it. But no. You're going to need to wake up pretty early on a Sunday morning to get Link with that weak attack. You're going to need to try harder than that. Look at these guys bullying the choo-choos. I'm like, hey, those choo-choos are mine to bully. Nobody bullies those choo-choos except for me. Alright, again, making pretty quick work of those guys. There's a stamella mushroom, so again, stamina. Those things cooked will yield some stamina. Look at this guy, he's got like some crazy looking fan device here. If he were to take a swing at me with that thing right there, it would have blown me far away. Whoa, where are all these guys coming from? This guy's got a flaming wooden stick. Alright, now I have beat my hammer up pretty drastically, so I am going to go ahead and trade it in for this stick. I don't want to fuse it to any of these wooden panels because I don't particularly like. Let's do that, yeah. Oh, that only added 1. That's not cool. Oh well, good enough. Now here I can cook if I so choose. I don't so choose. Not right now, at least. Although I think we are going to have to cook some spicy peppers here soon because it's going to become cold and we're going to have no choice but to cook. Alright, now here's a 7. We're going to get rid of our 5. Okay, now we are going to keep our 6 as our, what do you call it, as our held weapon. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Whatever, we'll figure it out as we go. Alright, we've discovered the Pondside Cave. Whoa, this is scary. Bright bloom seeds. These guys are going to come in handy, certainly in caves on the surface, but down below in the depths, which we have not seen yet but will, those bright bloom seeds are going to come in handy. They light up areas that are completely dark so that you can see what you're doing. So you can never have enough bright bloom seeds. Case eyeballs are pretty cool as well. Those will track enemies. If you shoot an arrow towards an enemy, it will automatically kind of home in on that enemy with a key eyeball attached. Now these guys are going to yield, what are they called? Bubble gems or something? They're later in the game it'll come in handy. But for now, nothing much we can do with them other than collect them. Every cave you go into has one of those white frogs, and while they don't have a ton of immediate benefits, like I said later in the game, the more you have collected, the more they will come in handy. So, all right. Now we got some precious stones here. Obviously, hammer weapons, the one that I've got now with a rock attached, is ideal for these types of things. It just crashes right through this stuff. There's a ruby. And if you remember from the last game, Breath of the Wild, precious stones are worth a good pretty penny, and you can trade those for more money at the shops and beetle places like that. Alright. We're making our way downtown. We're walking fast and the pace is fast and I'm homebound. Alright, we've got our first shirt. We are now fully clothed. Oh yeah, that feels nice. It was getting cold on my skin. Alright. Here's a mushroom. Some crates. Those crates typically don't have too much, but sometimes they'll have a couple arrows or an apple or an acorn or something like that. But you know, you can never have enough, so you might as well. All right, so we got to make ourselves another boat. Nice, nice. Now this one, oops. This one does not have a sail around anywhere that I can see, so we've got to use our first Zonai device, which are these little fans. So we're going to attach one there, and then we'll attach another one here. And then, if you remember that energy cell that robot guy gave me a little bit ago, that was basically a battery. A battery to power these Zonai devices. So, jump on. All you have to do is hit these guys. See the battery icon pop up? Those are going to be powered. The fans are going to bring us across the lake here, or the pond, whatever it is, the small body of water. And then to turn them off, you just hit them again. And then as you can see, your battery will begin to recharge once you turn those devices off. Eventually, if your battery drains all the way, the devices are automatically going to turn off, and once they turn off, the battery will automatically begin to recharge. So, got to keep an eye on that when you're using Zonai devices. Later in the game, you'll be able to add to your battery, meaning you can have 2, 3, 4 batteries, and that essentially just makes it last a little bit longer. So, if you need a Zonai device to last a little bit longer, you'll want to compile as many batteries as you can. Alright, let's continue on our way. We're going to make our way to that next shrine, the one that I did not mark. I do not see, or I did not see it from the distance, but I believe it's at the top of this hill somewhere. I think I heard a choo-choo. Yeah, I did. Look at that big choo-choo. Whoa, choo-choo, calm down there, bud. Whoa! These choo-choos are a little more aggressive than I remember. Okay. Let's make our way up to the top of the hill here. And it looks like... Now you can walk through this cave and gather a bunch of bright bloom seeds. I prefer to ride. So we are going to put a minecart there. We're going to stick this on the back of the minecart to propel us. And then we're just going to hop in and enjoy the ride. Woo! Oh, it's so dark. Good thing we're on the train tracks and we can't, or we don't have to see where we're going. Now this guy here is going to tell us, hey, listen, you can throw a bright bloom seed. It'll light up the area for you. I'm like, what? No way. That's crazy. If only I would have known that already. But to do that, you just, you know, you get ready to throw something. You find the item that you want to throw, bright bloom seed, throw it, and boom, look at there. It's lit up the area. Let's do it again. Pretty cool. Let's do one more this way. Cool. Nice. Zonite. Hey, do we go. Let's throw a bright bloom seed. Whoa! Look at all this stuff, all these rocks we can get here. These are all more zonites. More zonites. Zonaheites? Zonites. I don't know. Nobody knows how to pronounce it. We just do the best we can. Alright, we're just going to keep on busting up these precious stone rocks, collecting all the zonites that we can. And then we're going to make our way down here. Let's throw another bright bloom seed here. That'll light up that portion of the room. Here's some more zonites. And more. And we can make our way back around here. Oh, no, nothing on this side. There's some more precious stones over here. Some more zonite rocks. Cool, cool, cool. We are collecting quite a bit of these now. What in the world are these? Let's grab them. Hey! I have not given you permission to take those. My bad. Could it be that you've forgotten to bring Zonite capsules? Zonite capsules? You have forgotten yours, or perhaps you may not even know what I mean. Zonite capsules are convenient means to carry a portable Zonite device. It is unfortunate that you seem to have none. I will lend you a few spares. 3 fans. Sweet. So those fans are the fans that we have seen already. The ones I gave you were fan types. You can deploy them at any time. They will generate wind when struck. Zonite devices are useful and come in many varieties. I always carry several with me for any occasion. Many neglect to keep a healthy supply on hand. I keep watch for such individuals. The spares I gave you were the last ones I carried. Take care not to forget again. Remember that a device cannot be put back in a capsule. Think carefully before deploying one from your pouch. Hey, thank you for that wisdom, Mr. Mining Construct guy. Alright, so it says our rock hammer is badly damaged. That means it's getting ready to bust. And there it goes. It busted. And we still have one more precious stone rock to break. So I'm going to come up here. I think I remember seeing a wooden stick. Yep, right here. And we can use our new fuse ability and create ourselves another rock hammer. Cool. So that is kind of the annoying part about busting up all these precious stones is you've got to have something that can break them. Swords obviously do a good job, but you know, you don't really want to waste your swords if you can prevent it. So having some kind of hammery rock weapon is always good. Alright, let's talk to this fella. He's going to tell us, huh? Apologies for not noticing you. I'm processing zonite. Oh, you're not familiar with it? It's those rocks you've been collecting. I can turn them into different things that you may end up needing. Cool. Alright, look, crystallized charges. Alright, we're just going to say thanks because we do not care. But we are going to purchase all of his crystallized charges. It's a deal. So we have 19 left. And we'll go ahead and take these as well. You can use these to recharge your battery if you need. So it's always good to have some of those on hand. Let's switch over to our Ultra Hand ability. We're going to put this cart on the track. Maybe. There we go. And then we're going to use one of our brand new fans. Now again, once you take this thing out, there's no putting it back in the bubble. So if you accidentally take out two, you've just wasted one. If you only needed one, that is. So just be very careful when you're taking those out of their bubbles. There's other devices that we'll be able to get later. The fan being our first one. Hey, look, I see Hyrule down there. Through the clouds. This is cool. We're riding our cart. Look at those guys there. Hey, there's a chest down there we probably could have gotten. Kind of surprised we didn't, honestly. I don't know why we didn't. Oh well. Couple of sky shrooms. See what else is over here. There's the shrine that we've already did off in the distance. Okay, so let's go ahead and bust these crates up. Alright, so first thing I'm going to stop at here is this little dispenser. So those fans that we got, that is one of many different kinds of Zonite devices. And so in order to get more or different kinds, you're going to see these dispensaries kind of spread out all over the place here. You're going to put in any kind of a Zonite material. Those are just the soldier horns that I've acquired since starting the game. And looky here, we have all these devices. This is a flame emitter, a portable pot, so if we need to cook something, that's a good way to find to have a pot available, and some fans. You can also use these things, the Zonite charges. Zonite charges? Were those Zonite charges? I don't even remember. Alright, and as you can see, those yield us a little bit more. Here's a portable pot, Cool. So you're going to find these dispensaries all over the place. Once you go to visit one, it will pop up here, and it will show you what kind of Zonite devices are available at that particular dispenser. So, alright. Now we came from this way over here. I'm just going to try to utilize this cart that we already have available. I'm going to move it to the other side here. Hey, I need to reach my friend. There is our very first Korak guy. So you'll see these guys kind of scattered around. This particular one is going to say, oh, sorry, bud. He's going to say, I need to reach my friend over there where that plume of smoke is raising up. And so we have to figure out how to get him over there. And so some of these are easier than others. This one here requires him riding this cart with us. I'm just going to attach him there. And then we're going. Let's do it. Alright, now our cart's trying to make a getaway. But no. You stop right there. We'll get our Korak buddy over here. Let's bring him to his friend. And just drop him. And then talk. He's going to give us a couple of Korak seeds. Our first 2 Korak seeds of the day of the game. Yeah. Alright, here's a treasure chest up here. Let's open it. Zonite. And some arrows. You can never have too many arrows. So anytime you have an opportunity to purchase or get arrows, do it. Alright. Cool, cool. Now, we're going to take our cart that we've already been using. We are going to rotate this guy like so. Now look at the, see the track? It's damaged on the right side, so we've got to figure out a method of crossing that without our cart falling over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little hook and I'm going to use this. If I can, and I'm going to stick it right in the center of this. Good. I'm going to push, or put that right, hang it right on there. Good, good, good. Perfect. Now I'm in here. We in this. We in this. Alright. And then this is just going to bring us all the way up to the top. We don't have to worry about falling, because if we fell, that would hurt. Alright, let's jump out before our cart takes off. We shouldn't need that cart anymore, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Get a Zonai charge out of there. There's a tree branch we don't need. Nothing really of note up here. There's some sunflowers. I'm sorry, not sunflowers. What are they called? Fireflies. There you go. I don't know why I called them sunflowers. That doesn't even look like a flower. Alright, so these guys here are sort of like guardians in the last game. They're just dead devices, dead Zonai robots, whatever you want to call them. But there's always usually there's a some kind of device there hiding underneath those. So anytime you search that, you'll find something valuable. All right, let's see if we can find some water to jump into. There's that. Alright. So these are our spicy peppers. We remember these from the Breath of the Wild game. Cooking these will give us some cold air protection. So we're going to need that here in a little bit. So here, conveniently, here is a pot for us to cook in. Now remember, if you don't have a pot handy, we do have those portable pots, the Zonai devices, so we could use that if we needed to, or if we were in a pinch. Thankfully we do not need that, so I'm going to hold 4 of these, cook, skip, and that gives us 10 minutes of cold resistance. Let's do 4 more. 10 more minutes of cold resistance. Now, the air is not cold right now, so I'm not going to eat that just yet. Another bubble gem. Again, we'll collect those for later use. We'll need those later. Alright. Oh, yeah. Let's get these precious stones. Ruby and flint. Alright, now I can climb that wall and go up that way, or I can go this way. They both lead you to the same section, the same area, so whatever you want to do is fine, but I'm going to go this way. I think that I might be able to find some more stuff like these Kisai balls if I go this way. Now, a lot of times in caves in general, there are bomb flowers. Bomb flowers are what you attach to an arrow to essentially make a bomb arrow. So this is where we would have ended up had we climbed that cliff. That's where we just were, down there. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. Giant bright bloom seed. Whoa. It's like a bright bloom seed, but giant. Whoa. Spicy peppers. We'll keep climbing. Keep climbing. Alright. And now, you see the snow? I see the snow. You know what that means? That means cold weather. Well, so we'll eat some cold weather resistance. We have 10 minutes before the cold weather starts hurting us, and then we have another 10 minutes if we need it. Hopefully we do not. Alright, there's these guys. Look at them. Those guys are frustrating. Whoa! That guy will freeze us. There's white choo-choo jelly. Attaching that to an arrow will give you, wow! Those guys are relentless! Usually once you hit a couple of those guys, they take off. Usually. Yeah, you better run! Alright. So, I only have one heart left. Can we make it to the shrine? Can we? We're gonna find out. Trying to get a flurry rush going here. So far, it's not working out. There we go. And I can maybe take them both out. Nice. Alright, these guys always... Or well, I say always. Most of the time, these guys have a Zonai charge and some kind of horn that you can get. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. I'm going to pick up this thick stick. And I'm going to fuse it to this rock. Whoa, that's crazy. Some arrows, good. We'll take those. Now here's a pot if we needed to cook some more stuff. I'm going to skip on over that. I'm going to hope that my health gets me all the way to the shrine, so that when I beat the shrine, that will automatically replenish my health. Maybe that's a smart choice, maybe it's not. We're going to find out. Time will tell. Now I'm going to kind of sit back and watch these two guys battle it out with each other. Check this out. Look, they're trying to freeze them. They're doing some damage. Look at the dragon up there. Now you got to be careful with this guy because he does have a flame emitter weapon now. Whoa, no. Alright, now check this out. Key eyeball. It automatically... Whoa, he just fell. Is he gone? Oh, that's cool. Didn't mean to do that, but it will work. Alright, red choo-choo jelly. If you attach that to an arrow, that's the same thing as essentially a flame arrow, so that's pretty cool. Pretty nifty to have. And let's go on into this next cave. Discovery! The bottomless cave? Oh, what is this? Another guy. Another one of these guys. Look at him. Now, these guys don't typically hurt you. They do shoot out bubbles that I think can hurt you, but honestly, they're so easy to take out that normally the bubbles, they don't even... He doesn't even spit them out half the time before I've already taken him out, so... Now, there's the bomb arrows bomb flowers I was telling you about. Those things are nice. Try not to use those unless you absolutely have to, because they are tough to find and kind of rare. So, you find a few. Like I said, they're typically found in caves. You can find them down in the depths as well, which we haven't been to the depths yet, but you will see those eventually. Here's a treasure chest. Let's open it! Amber! Amber. Cool. Alright. And then another bomb flower here. Look at this guy. What is this? Now these guys, they come in all kinds of different varieties. This one's the simplest of them. He's gonna show us his little tonsil thing there. We're gonna just smack that thing. They also have these guys in ice variety. They'll shoot flames at you, electricity, rocks, all kinds of stuff. You don't want to get too close to them, though. Obviously, they will eat you. So I'm going to use a charge attack here and see if that takes them out a little bit quicker. It does. These guys will just shrivel up. Most of the time they have something cool like a chest that they're kind of holding. A like stone. Hey, here's a chest. Let's open it! And it's an opal. An opal. I was hopeful that that would be an opal. Okay, maybe not. Alright, so you'll see those likes. That was that bad guy we just took out. You'll see those guys in caves a lot. But they're also found in other areas too. Another bomb flower, some more bright bloom seeds. And we are almost to the exit. I think I saw daylight. What do we got up here? More sky shrooms. Cool. And, oh, another like. See, there's a chest that he's guarding, but he will also have another chest. My wooden bow broke. Now this weapon is badly damaged. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. Some arrows. A chest. Open it! Opal. Alright, what's in this chest back here? Open it! A flame emitter. Whoa, that's cool. Alright, some sky shrooms. There's a flame emitter shield. This is kind of cool, but I don't want to keep this, but I just wanted to show you what it's like. Check this out. You hold your shield out and it just automatically starts shooting out flames. So that will come in handy. Maybe there's a big ice block in your way and you need it. Whatever. You know what? Let's go ahead and keep it. You know, whatever. Maybe there's a bad guy you want to take out with the flame emitter. You can do that. All of that is, it's nice to have it. I don't typically like them because I'd rather just hold the shield and try to do flurry rushes and stuff. But if you hold that shield with the flame emitter, then the shield tends to break a little bit quicker. So you got to be careful of that stuff. All right, so we got ourselves a bow. Weakest weapon we have. It looks like it's one of these 6s. And now we need to climb this tree. Let's climb every mountain. You guys probably don't know anything about that. Alright, let's climb this tree. Now we're going to have to get up here to this area, let our stamina replenish, and then continue on up to the top. You don't want to be stuck on a climb running out of stamina. That would not be good. That's one way to fall straight on down. Alright, so, and look where we are now. We made it to the shrine. Gutenbach shrine. That's what this is here. The Gutenbach shrine. Alright, so now we just got to make our health last a little bit longer. Beat the shrine, then we'll get our hearts back without having to use any food. Alright. What's happening? Oh, Raru, of course, popping up. Saying, what's up, Link? You made it here, buddy. Give me your hand. I'm going to give you another ability. Okay, alright, we can do that. What is the ability that you're going to give me now? Let's find out. Whoa, it looks like a guy that's raising the roof. Ascend. He's ascending the roof. Alright, Ascend is a really cool feature or ability because you can use it to travel through roofs that are right above you. Roofs. I don't know. Anyways, very cool ability. It saves you, in a lot of cases, from having to climb. Or in some cases, like you see here, there's just no other way to get up there. So we will ascend. He goes through the roof, down to the floor, and you hear the old familiar piano noise that happens whenever you've done something cool. Open it! Stone axe, it's a 5. That's our weakest. Alright, so, and then we'll do it again on this pillar. This is going to ascend us all the way to the top there. And looky who, looky here. We'll take that bow, we'll take these horns, we'll chop this, we'll chop this. That's going to lower a bridge for us to ascend, but first, let's see what's over here. It's a chest! Let's open it. A construct bow. Sweet. Alright, alright. Now this bridge is the one we just lowered. Obviously we're going to ascend right up to that. And now we have a moving platform that we're going to have to ascend to. So, let's do it. Whoa, come on. There we go. And then we'll just have to wait for this platform to get us under that platform so we can ascend. So I'm just going to keep my camera ready here. And then hit ascend as soon as it turns green. That takes us up to the top. And here we find ourselves at the glass cage of emotion. No, the stone cage of emotion. Let's skip it. And we have our third light of blessing. Alright, one more shrine until we can access the Temple of Time. That's exciting. Raru, why do you keep popping up? I see you've restored some power to that arm of yours. The door into the Temple of Time should now open for you. Really? Really? I thought there was another shrine. I guess that's all we needed. Let's go to the Temple of Time. Now there's some bad guys over there. We're not going to worry about them right now at this point in the game, but we are going to come over here, grab some more spicy peppers. Looks like some flint, some more arrows. Nothing in these things. See if there's anything in the vases. An arrow and an apple. Who puts an arrow and an apple inside of a vase? I mean, seriously. Alright, let's ascend to the top here of this. There's a huge hole in the tree here. A Zonai charge. And a chest for us to open it. Archaic warm greaves. Those are going to keep our feet warm and provide us some more cold resistance. Let's go to the top here and see if there's anything cool on top of this tree. Oh yeah, we remember these from the old game. We can get a Korak seed by completing this circle. So while we're here, we might as well do it. Cool. Korak seeds, if you don't remember from the last game, you accumulate those and you will be able to increase your weapon capacity, your shield capacity, your bow capacity, stuff like that. So you can carry more of those items. There's another one of those Zonai device dispensers. This thing here, this is one of the coolest things I think on this game. It's going to allow you to glide on over to the Temple of Time. Now you stand in the center here where the feet logo is, and that's going to keep it kind of the most balanced. If you walk to the left, he turns left. If you walk to the right, he turns right. If you walk to the back, he tends to glide upwards. If you walk to the front, he'll glide down. So let's try to land it there at the Temple of Time. We have clearance to land. Oh, whoa, we did it. Whoa! Man, I am not a very good pilot. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, let's put our hand on this doorway and open sesame. The Temple of Time doorway is open. Yeehaw! And that, my friends, is where we are going to end today's episode, completing the closed door main quest. Catch me back next time for us to finally get onto the ground, hopefully, in Hyrule, and continue on our journey of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Please make sure you like and subscribe and comment. And let's see, I guess that's it. Y'all have a wonderful day. Take care.